WBBM. Already enjoyed the game on Sony HDTV from the Little Guys Home Electronics? The experience is not complete without Sony sound. Bring the game to life with a Sony ES surround sound system. You'll feel like you're in the middle of the huddle. The Little Guys Expert Staff will help you choose the Sony system that's perfect for the room of your choice. And the award-winning Little Guys installation makes it easy, even combining all remotes into one. Shop Sony at the Little Guys Home Electronics, the fun store to shop at 183rd and Malton or Glenwood and Colewood. Click on thelittleguys.com. Good morning on the News Plus here with top stories on News Radio 780 WBBM, sponsored by Comcast. More rain reporting on top of Chicago's record rainfall yesterday, pounding flooding problems around the Chicago area. WBBM Steve Miller is watching flooded area on the northwest side and joins us live.
Looking here at Hammond and Ayer, it's about 5100 north on Ayer. And we just watched the family leave their apartment, taking their 1-year-old son with them. And water was kept inside their apartment. They came out with as much as they could get their hands on, all wrapped in plastic, their passports, and as many baby clothes as they could get. And it's about one block here that's been evacuated as the water continues to rise from the Chicago River. Regine?
In Arlington Heights, at least one death is blamed on the storm. 28-year-old Alan Bird of Rolling Meadows apparently tried to swim across a flooded retention pond near Kirchhoff and South New Wilkin Road. Police Commander Nick Pecora telling CBS 2 News.
Preliminary interview at this point indicated that 2 individuals elected to swim in the retention basin that was full due to the rain, and one of the swimmers became distressed about halfway.
Divers recovered it from the pond in which spots was as deep as 20 feet. Now a look at today's forecast with AccuWeather meteorologist Kevin Witt.
Flash flood warnings remain in effect for the entire area, including northwestern counties in Indiana. This is in effect until 4:30 p.m. as we're looking at rain spreading across the region. It'll become heavy at times. You could be looking at additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 more inches during the course of the day today, on top of the 6 inches we received in some spots yesterday. Our high temperatures holding out only in the 60s across Chicago. Looks like for tonight, the rain will taper off to a shower. We'll get down to 56. Tracking the weather during the Bears game on News Radio 780 WBBM.
Right now, heavy rain reported in Joliet, Lansing, rain at O'Hare. We're at 66 degrees. The News Watch never stops. We're on duty Bears game days. When news breaks, as always, you'll hear it here at News Radio 780 WBBM.
It's old time day of quality and family. Got Jesus in the flavor of Chicago.
Whether tailgating with friends, your neighborhood backyard party, a quick lunch, or dinner casserole, rely on the taste of Scott Peterson since 1926.
Got Jesus in the flavor of Chicago. Got
Hey, football fans, get off the couch this season and get to the game with tickets from ticketsnow.com. There are tickets, and then there's Tickets Now.
Matt Forte, 123 rushing yards against the Colts, was the 5th most rushing yards in an NFL debut since 1982.
Yes, it was a great performance by Matt Forte.
A little bit of logic, though a long way on him anyway. That's right. I'm Ken Zier, WGN Traffic Central.
And now the WGN forecast. Here is Craig Ross from the Weather Channel.
Well, if we can get through the next 24 hours, we'll be just fine. Windy, rain, heavy at times throughout Chicago. 1 to 2 inches of additional rain expected today. 71 the high. Tonight, windy, cloudy, 54. Tomorrow makes the sunny 63. Tuesday, sunshine, 72. I'm Craig Ross on the Weather Voice of Chicago. News Talk 720 WGN. 68 degrees right now for Minnesota.
66 degrees Midway and 66 degrees officially at O'Hare. Your next full report of news, traffic, and weather is at 10 o'clock. I'm Rob Hart, News Talk 720 WGN.
Hey guys, thanks very much. Our regular Sunday features, we're going to keep kind of abbreviated this morning. Our main emphasis is going to be on the weather, on the roads, on getting you through everything that you need to get through on this Sunday morning related to all of the rain. We're going to be checking in Houston in a little while to get the update on what's going on there. The day after Ike hits that area, what a mess. If you haven't heard, Rob has been reporting it all morning. The Cubs game will be 7:05 tonight at Miller Park in Milwaukee. And Rob, what's the other? The one tomorrow is 1:05. 1:05 tomorrow
At Miller Ballpark.
And pregame, starts a half an hour before, as always. We're going to be checking in with Corey Probus a little bit later on to give us the latest on all of that. So it's all about the rain here this morning, and we'll do our best to keep it as close as we can to some of our regular Sunday morning features as well, including the weekend video. We will squeeze in a small segment on that coming up in a few minutes. Hopefully we'll have time to get to our Fiends List A-list interviews for today. As you know, I was at the Toronto Film Festival last weekend. Interviewed literally probably 40 stars from different movies, and we'll be sharing those with you over the weeks to come. Today, hopefully we'll have time for John Malkovich and Tilda Swinton, part of the new Coen Brothers movie, Burn After Reading. Chris Jones scheduled to be with us to talk a little bit of theater later on. As I said, we're going to try to get all of our regular features in, albeit abbreviated today. But if you need to know anything about roads, weather, etc., you've come to the right place this morning. News Talk 720 WGN.
Drury Lane Water Tower presents the Buddy Holly Story, the most successful rock and roll musical of all time, chronicling the life of one of America's biggest music icons. Buddy, the Buddy Holly Story has played to audiences numbering over 20 million, proving how irresistible Buddy Holly's songs and styles still remain today. Buddy, the Buddy Holly Story is a rock and roll journey through the life of the legendary singer-songwriter Buddy Holly, who shot the stardom in 1957. Only to be tried to get killed in a plane crash 2 years later on the day legend says the music died. Buddy, the Buddy Holly Story features a score full of over 20 classic toe-tapping tunes from Buddy Holly, a Big Bopper, and Richie Valens, including the Chicago Tribune calls Buddy a terrific production. The immensely popular jukebox musical makes Drury Lane's chandelier swing. Don't miss the spectacular production. Tickets are available by calling 312-642-2000 or by visiting DruryLaneWater.com or Ticketmaster.com. Call now.
Timing is everything. If you're in the market for a new Honda, your timing couldn't be better. Here's Mike Muller, president of Muller Honda in Highland Park. At Muller Honda, we have fuel-efficient green machines with the best